What are the first thoughts that resonate with the word milk? Childhood? The time of innocence? Purity? Nourishment and playfulness? Milk symbolizes a mother and her pure love and care of a child. It is a first human communication. It is deeply connected with life itself. In this AV essay, we will examine how filmmakers intentionally use milk motive to establish a theme or a certain mood, in order to define characters or add another layer to the plot. The key question raised here is, how is the duality of milk manifested as a visual and narrative motive in film? Michael Cieutat writes, in cinema, milk is a symbol of faith in the future and therefore of optimism.
Here, this may help.
For example, in the best years of our lives, milk symbolizes reconciliation with the past. In Rebel Without a Cause, Jim, who returns home from a chicken run and drinks milk, signifying his wanting to make a fresh start in his troubled life. The use of milk in Mad Max helps to show the transformation of the main menace character of Max. In this scene, he undergoes redemption that is illustrated by him using pure white milk to wash his hands and his face.
What is this?
It's mother's milk.
However, the goodness and the purity of milk in films can also be used with a sinister twist to create suspense, and Hitchcock was the master of this. Hitchcock creates a frightening image of shadows contrasting the stark white color of milk against the dark silhouette of the husband. Here, the pure whiteness of the innocent milk becomes something to be wary of. The audience is made to wonder what would happen next and remains in that imbalanced state of uncertainty as Johnny pressures Lena to drink the milk. It is as if the milk here represents her pure love and trust that were poisoned by his ill intentions. In a Western world, America was referred to the land of milk and honey because of the American prosperity and abundance of the opportunities available to anyone who, when willing to work, could acquire a piece of the American dream. However, it is not that straightforward in the film No Country for Old Men. For Sheriff Bell, an aging lawman, the American world is shifting and becoming a land populated by a new kind of killers, and he finds the phenomena incomprehensible.
Would you hold still, please, sir?
Chigurh is a malevolent villain who in the film randomly goes around killing people. What he loves doing is to play with life and death by tossing a coin.
Coen, yes, I don't know.
Yet, what seems to be the most disturbing part is when we see Chigurh sitting on a sofa holding a bottle of milk while he silently stares at his reflection. We don't see Chigurh drinking the milk, but we are meant to believe that he has already drunk it. Or maybe it was the director's choice to show the duality of Chigurh's character, the lack of goodness he was deprived in his childhood, the undrunk milk.
We just missed him!
Bell decides to recreate the same steps of the fugitive. It is by drinking the contaminated milk he is trying to make sense of this inhuman evil taking over the goodness of this world. DuPuis suggests that the biblical idea of milk was used in the 19th century in America to establish the European white social dominance. The author elaborates on the fact that the white population Aryans were heavy milk drinkers who subjected other migrants to drinking their favorite white stuff. As a result, DuPuis suggests there is a close link between milk and the hegemony. The Western society can cause pathological behavior. In Clockwork Orange, Alex drinks the Korova milk that is laced with drugs, Moloko Plus. Primarily, milk is a substance that nourishes the young, and in this movie, when Alex and his gang drink at the Korova milk bar, they lose their innocence and become immune to human feelings. The milk they drink flows from the female mannequins, whose bodies are as white as the milk itself. The Moloko Alex drinks heightens their inclination for ultra-violence. The Korova bar reflects Alex's psychopathic nature, childlike and shockingly brutal at the same time. Behind motherhood lies sexual act, and the Korova bar suggests that the humanity's fundamental impulses are both of nurturance and aggression, innocence and transgression. The use of milk in Inglourious Basterds is used as a symbol of pure goodness and innocence, being consumed by evil. In a quiet countryside, we hear Beethoven's catchy tune, Für Elise, played in the background. The music is used to intensify the simplicity and the wholesomeness of the farmer family that is to be disturbed by the arrival of Colonel Hans Lander. Naturally, he's offered wine, but he chooses to drink the pure milk from the dairy.
Merci.
The milk is used here to symbolize the family and their innocence, as well as their livelihood, which is now all being consumed and destroyed by the evil character who has entered their house.
À votre famille et à vos vaches. Je dis bravo.
Ronald Barthes cites, milk is cosmetic. It joins, covers, restores. Associated with the innocence of the child is a token of strength which is not revulsive, not congestive, but calm, white, lucid, the equal of reality. In Inglourious Bastards, the restorative power of milk is at the service of the evil white Nazi. Although it nourishes, it feeds the monstrous representation of Hitler's ideology, represented by Colonel Hans Lander, and he does it in total control and lack of hesitation. His composure evokes both fear and respect.
You're sheltering enemies of the state, are you not? Yes.
Milk as a symbol of life, nurture and care is presented in Léon the Professional. However, it takes on a new role of becoming itself a character. It intertwines two lives, the young and the innocent Matilda, whose family are murdered by drug lords, and Léon's a professional hitman. The two form a friendship, and when Léon offers Matilda a glass of milk, it is as if he wanted to provide her with more wholesome, nurturing environment. Additionally, milk is a fluid of innocence and childhood, and Léon behaves on many levels like a child. There is an interesting duality in his strength and protection juxtaposed with his inadequacies and underdeveloped personality. In many ways, she, the child, is superior, and he, the adult, is inferior. The role reverse provokes the viewers to think about the contrast between them and the milk metaphor that helps to build those comparisons between these two characters.
In the rain, what a beauty.
Gene Kelly?
Good.
The trauma caused by the two world wars changed the views of many human relationships, including the pure mother-baby one. New theories emerged in the 20th centuries that questioned the one-dimensional way of presenting motherhood and its implications for the child. For example, Melanie Klein, in her object relations theory, coined the term good and bad breasts when comparing the attentive with the negligent mother. The child naturally undergoes a process of splitting between the presence and the absence of love, which Klein calls a schizoid position, and then moves to a more ambivalent stage, the depressive position. This is when the maturation occurs, the painful dealing with losses and exposure to independence. If the mother provides enough nourishment, the child develops resilience and deals with life with confidence. If the mother is negligent, the child struggles, and his and her coping mechanisms remain only black and white, without the skills of bearing ambivalence. As the youngest in the family, Kevin often faces siblings' competition for parental attention. The chaotic household often lacks in boundaries. Hence, there is no surprise that Kevin is forgotten and left behind whilst the rest of the family go on holiday. The milk is used here to show Kevin's lack of mothering and nurturing. The parents, after all, neglected their child. They left him unattended and alone. We even see Kevin buying milk by himself, but on his way home the bag pops open and the milk falls out. In the absence of the mother, the child's life does become a dangerous mess.
That's sick! Hey, watch out!
In summary, milk as a film motif consists of dual components. Along milk's inherent symbols of purity and nourishment, another much darker side of human nature emerges.
Detective Jefferson, may I help you?
I'll call you back.
They are the yin and yang, the contrary or opposite, yet complementary human attributes. As our societies and systems have grown more complex, milk has gradually lost its one-dimensional connotation to a degree of becoming an abject concept. It fits within Kristeva's abject theory, who suggested that the representative of culture of the symbolic order, the superego, is complemented by the abject, that is, policing the boundaries of the self. Moreover, the pure white nutritious milk is losing to its alternative versions, which are widely popularized in adverts. Some of them condone animal cruelty, whilst the others promote healthier choices that are supposed to save our planet. The symbolic duality of milk becomes multi-complex, and it is a matter of time to see movie heroes drinking soya or coconut milk instead. Thank you for watching.